gotta tell you, I'm real upset. I was talking to 3 serious babes earlier, and this big fat girl came up to me, tried to hug me, and I'm gonna tell her exactly what I'm gonna tell all you fat girls at home exactly what I told her. Fat girls don't even bother to come around. You're making me sick. Don't give me that frown. Go on, go away, get out of my town. I'm too fine for you. I'm not Bozo the Clown.
Well, maybe we were watching Soul Train.
Exactly my same sentiments. As a matter of fact, Scott Anthony and myself were standing in the back when that happened. He is one guy, I have to say, that I really have my eye on in the Global Wrestling Federation. A guy that I really, get this now, admire.
You have your eye on and you admire him?
You can take that any way you want to, Craig Johnson. In the past, I have been known. You think back to the UWF days, those Scott Hudson, your pal out here some weeks. I'll tell you, I'm a mastermind behind the scenes, just as I am in the ring. And sometimes I've been known to form groups, form families, and you may be just getting some first-hand knowledge of something going on. Anyway, back to action.
Billy Joe Travis, the man with the best right hand in wrestling, showing it there.
Wow.
Nowhere to go but down for Mr. Anthony.
Hung. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Going down.
A real good sportsmanship on Billy Joe Travis.
Just helping him out of the ropes there.
Billy Joe Travis is a guy that I have seen wrestling since he started into the business of professional wrestling. I've seen his ups, I've seen his downs. And I also think, just like I was talking earlier, one time about Rip Morgan and Jack Victor at one time, they're a lot better off not worrying about the people. Terry Garvin would be a lot better off not worrying about the people. Billy Joe Travis is a lot better wrestler when he doesn't worry about what the people think and what the little girls are yelling.
Scott Anthony apparently worrying about what the girls and the guys are yelling here as they're behind Billy Joe Travis. Maybe a pull of the hair brings down Billy Joe.
I don't think so. That's just good leverage.
Well, there you see a handful of hair.
He tried to, but Billy Joe's got that oil in his hair. He didn't really get a hold of it good.
Reversal by Scott Anthony. Nobody home and hello.
Illegal right hand of Billy Joe Travis. Illegal right hand. I guess you're going to stand here and tell me that was legal. Of course you are.
It may not have been legal, but it elevated Anthony to bounce off the top turnbuckle.
And Craig, you need to be elevated from time to time too. As a matter of fact, every time you look at those Hooter girls going to the ring, you look elevated. I see the way you look at those girls. Now look at this wrestling going on in there. You see that reversal arm? Now he's got him hooked. You can see a little amateur wrestling in the background of Billy Joe Travis. There's something he probably learned from watching me in his early days.
Billy Joe Travis, an excellent technical wrestler. When, I guess you could say he's on the right side of the tracks, he shows off the half Nelsons and the souffles, but when he has to, he has that little thing in the back of his mind where he can get rough and tough. And he may very well need some of that to go against Scott Anthony.
He'll need a lot. He'll need to pull out a lot to beat a guy like Scott Anthony. This guy, this Scott Anthony, has everything right now going for him in wrestling. First off, he's my best friend. That's the best thing he has going in wrestling.
Nobody home there.
Fist drop, though. A little slow on the fist, but there goes the right hand again.
These two men in the Donnybrook, as now Anthony resorting to the fist and throws out Billy Joe Travis between the top and middle rope. Goes down after him.
Expect anything now, Greg. You don't want to make Scott Anthony mad.
A rake to the eyes, followed by a rake to the back into the ring. The Palm Beach heart drop being worn by James Beard.
Keep an eye sooner or later on the Palm Beach head drop.
The move that after that is delivered, you've got a headache. You don't want
that
anymore.
He and I together have been working very well on.
Now, you've only been here a few weeks in the GWF.
As far as you know, I've only been here a few weeks. Behind the scenes, Craig Johnson, many things go on that you know nothing about, as we can tell. Now listen to these ignorant people yelling for Billy Joe Travis to come on, and this actually helps him.
Oh my, Anthony midsection meets the top
Now, what
turnbuckle.
he's showing the referee sees the fist, the referee won't do a thing about it.
The best right hand in wrestling sends Anthony down.
And rocking, good elbow.
Elbow delivered right to the pectoral muscles.
This is a mistake on Billy Joe's part. He should never look at the people when he's got the guy on the upper hand like that. Don't look at the people when you're going to deliver a fist like that.
Watch out!
Here it is.
The Palm Beach head
That's
drop.
it. He won't get up. My boy has done it again. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match is Scott Anthony. Hey,
Scott Anthony, Eddie Gilbert's best friend,
I'm
with the
going to
win.
celebrate with my boy.
The Palm Beach heartthrob, the winner with a Palm Beach head drop. And we will return with the Maulers. Greg Johnson along with, well, excuse me, Mr. Anthony. Haven't we had enough of you today?
Not enough. You never get enough of the Palm Beach Heartthrob because I am the sexiest man in professional wrestling, and I'm here to tell you, what a show we had. Let me tell you, boy. Look at this. The Maulers creamed some people. The Davis brothers creamed some people. I creamed Billy Travis. Tatum and Price, they creamed Young and Gaylord.
No. Young and Gaylord with a win. Akbar tried to interfere. It didn't work.
Mr. Akbar was successful in his non-interference, and they won. And Eddie Gilbert beat up on old Reno Riggins. And it was just an exciting show, and I'm proud to be here. Not with you, though.
Now, let me ask you, what is this thing you've got going with a handsome stranger?
I don't like that handsome stranger, man. He's a jerk, and it's none of your business, as a matter of fact. It's none of your business what the problem is, but he's a jerk.
Well, the inimitable Scott Anthony, as we've come to the end of this edition of the Global Wrestling Federation. Next time, more great action and hopefully a little bit less of Scott Anthony. Don't take it personally, please. It's just nice and quiet sometimes when you're not doing commentary.
But it's much better when I am doing commentary. For what's your name again? For Homeboy Johnson here and Scott Anthony,